Nike, I think I have an idea. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the Nike Zegama. Just a quick disclosure before we get on the way, this is a pair of shoes I purchased with my own money and no one will have a chance to view this before I put it online. So this is Nike's high stack trail running shoe and it's their first trail running shoe to offer ZoomX foam. Now that foam is located right here in the forefoot of the shoe. Now listen, I'm somebody that really wants Nike Trail to be good. I buy the Terra Kiger every year, and every year it looks the exact same. But oh look, hey, there's a new line at the bottom of the shoe, or oh, they changed the logo, they fixed it, and it's just never the case. And unfortunately for this shoe, it looks different, but it has a lot of the same problems. Now I bought the Zegama because, well, for two reasons. First, it was a new trail running shoe from Nike, and you know, it had ZoomX foam in it, and I was just super excited. And I wanted to give it a shot. Second, I live in Canada, and so the winters here, they're snowy, they're cold, they're icy, it's wet, it's slushy, there's just a bunch of conditions. And like, when you look at this, it looks like it could handle all of it. But I'm really here to tell you that this traction, it's probably the worst I've ever ran in. And as you can tell by the shoe, it's big and it's a little bit clunky. But you know, like that's something that I'm always willing to overlook. I don't think running in heavier shoes for training is a bad thing. I think it just makes you kind of stronger as a runner. But when I'm out there on the ice and I have to really think about everything I do, because this thing is like lacing up a pair of CCM tacks and hitting the hockey rink. Like I felt like I should have been wearing a hockey helmet, some gloves and a stick. But I was supposed to take this shoe out for 2 1-hour to 1.5 hour runs. And so I did that, and you know what? Within the second turn of that run, I fell. And I fell hard. I hit a piece of ice and I just slipped right from under me and I just crashed. And then about 20 minutes later on the same run, same thing. And the worst part is like I was paying attention during corners. I was taking it slow, like shortening my stride, doing everything I could, but it was a very out of control feeling on ice. It just felt there was absolutely no traction at all. So what I ended up doing was taking the road home where there was less ice. It was just kind of slushy a little bit, but it was pretty much clear, and putting on a different pair of shoes that have Vibram Mega Grip on it. And then I took that exact same route again. And what I can say is that I was in complete control the whole time. Yeah, there was a little bit of slipping going on, but it was always in control. And so that really kind of put me off, but I was like, you know what? Second run, I'll try it again. We'll see what happens. And it was the exact same thing. Although this time it was a little bit colder, it was a little bit icier, and you know, I took the first turn, and again, just my leg kicked out from under me. And then so I keep going around, and again, it was just like skating. I couldn't get a good cadence. I couldn't get a good rhythm going at all. So I just went home, put on that exact same pair again, and I went out for my hour to hour and a half run, and I just thoroughly enjoyed myself. Now I get it, it's the traction. Like, why is that such a big deal? Well, it's a big deal because you're buying this as a trail shoe. And for Nike, I've always enjoyed like the Terra Kiger line and all this stuff, but in dry conditions. But for someone in Canada or somewhere that's cold and winter, I mean, you kind of hope that these things can also withstand the snow, the slush, the ice. And to be quite honest with you, this thing can't. And like when you're running and you're doing easy efforts and you want to keep that heart rate down, but you want to keep your rhythm and your cadence going, always slipping on ice, jacking up that heart rate, and just kind of going through those like emotions through it. And it's not just like once or twice, it's consistently over and over and over again throughout a run. I mean, that really can ruin your workout. So I would say if you're somebody that's kind of like living in the same situation I am, or is looking to purchase a shoe that you're utilizing within the snow or like slush, wet conditions, ice, this is not a good purchase. Now the Zegama isn't all bad. I mean, this upper It fits perfectly. I love it. The lacing system is really good. The tongue is super, super soft and padded, so it just feels like luxurious. I had no slipping. The heel lockdown was great, and I just felt really connected to the shoe. Also, this gaiter, running in slushy conditions, running in those wet conditions, nothing ever got in. And so that's something that I was actually kind of hesitant about. I've never really bought a shoe that had this on it before, but I actually quite like it. And also the way the Zegama looks, I think it's a great looking shoe. But overall, I would say I'm gonna have to wait till summer to use this because I can't get in the training I need safely. It's very hard to manage lots of miles every week, doing the easy efforts, doing those hard efforts, especially strides. Like if you're looking for a shoe to be confident in when you're kind of just bringing up the tempo a little bit at the end of a run, I mean, good luck. You might need some boards and be in a hockey rink, but you know, it's very limited for me right now. And I wish I could like it. I like Nike a lot. I think, well, the Alpha Fly is the shoe that I qualified for Boston in, and I just have just a soft spot for Nike, I guess, but this isn't it. And I guess Nike has the Ultra Fly coming out in 2023. Super excited about that. But again, if it's gonna be running into the same problem, again, it's gonna be a great shoe for summer. And then, yeah, I guess, like, you know, it's funny. Like, my idea for Nike would be if that Ultra Fly doesn't work out, and you know what, Hoka's road game is nowhere where it should be. I mean, unless this Rocket X2 is a hit, Nike should just buy Hoka. Come out with the Vapor Goat and just control both areas of running. So for me, unfortunately, the Nike Zegama it's a seasonal buy. I'm sure it's a great shoe in the summer or when you can use it safely, but this is going back into the closet for now. But thank you everybody for watching another video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below. And I look forward to hearing from you all in the comments. So for that, keep running, have a great time.